Hello, everyone, and welcome back to AHTV, Aortic Hope's YouTube channel. My name is Molly Thomas, and this is your Aortic Hope Week in Review, where we take a moment to reflect, reconnect, and highlight what we shared across the community this past week. We would like to thank Edwards Life Sciences and Cook Medical for supporting this week's Week in Review. And you can check them out on our main page by clicking on their link and see what they do for aortic disease. Did you know that our AHTV YouTube channel has over 1,500 subscribers and has seen over 134,000 views? So it's real popular amongst this community. And if you would like to subscribe, do that and hit that notification bell to be alerted anytime that Aortic Hope drops something new. It could be a new Survivor series. It could be expert insights with doctors, cardiologists, pharmacologists. It could be wellness tips and tools. So much that we share across this channel. So definitely hit that notification bell so you get alerted next time we go on with something new. All right, we're going to move on and we're going to start off with our movement for Movement Monday. And let me just share my screen here. All right, here we are. It's a Movement for Movement Monday, and this week the theme is consistency. Consistency beats intensity every single time. We live in a world that celebrates the big moments, the 5 a.m. grind, the intense workout, the dramatic transformation. But real progress, it's quieter than that. It's the 20-minute walk when you didn't feel like it. It's that stretch before bed. It's choosing to move your body even when the motivation isn't loud. Intensity burns bright, but consistency builds strength. You don't have to go all in today. You just have to show up. So for our community, survivors, caregivers, supporters, movement isn't about extremes. It's about honoring your body that you have and strengthening it one small decision at a time. So a slow mile done weekly beats a fast mile done once. A daily stretch beats a once a month push. Small actions do compound. So today, don't aim for perfect, just aim for consistency. So what's one small movement you're committed to today? I'll share with you mine. I'm going for a long walk on the beach. It's beautiful weather here in San Diego. And so share with us what you're doing today. Thank you. It's now Topic Tuesday. And here is an article. Our theme this month in March is aortic disease diagnostics. And this is contributed by our newest med student, Jack Nichols. We're so grateful to have our med students here with us to share all this great knowledge on aortic disease. So this week, this Topic Tuesday, it's all about CT scans. And if you've been diagnosed with aortic disease or have had aortic surgery, you've probably had one or several of these imaging tests. Let's break down what they are and why they're so useful for your doctor. So CT stands for computed tomography, and it works like a 3D X-ray that creates detailed pictures of the structure that is being scanned. Unlike a regular X-ray that gives you one flat image, like a shadow on a wall, a CT scan takes hundreds of X-ray images from different angles as you move through the scanner. A computer then stacks these images together to create slices of your body. It's kind of like taking a loaf of bread and looking at every single individual slice. Each slice shows the image that's been taken at the level, and because there are so many images taken, when doctors scroll through these slices, it almost looks like a seamless video. So here's a great image of a CT scanner if you haven't seen one. And we ask ourselves, why CT scans for aortic disease? So why are they important? They are the gold standard for measuring your aorta because they give incredibly precise measurements. Here's what makes them so valuable. Detailed measurements. Your doctor can measure your aorta at multiple points from the root up to the arch and then all the way down to your abdomen with millimeter accuracy. This is crucial for tracking aneurysm growth over time. Unlike echocardiograms, which can only see certain parts well, CT scans show your entire aorta all in one study. In emergency situations, CT scans can quickly diagnose life-threatening conditions like aortic dissection. Speed matters when every minute counts. Before surgery, CT scans help surgeons map out exactly what they'll be seeing during the operation. For instance, the size and the shape of the aneurysm, nearby blood vessels, and anything that can prepare for them ahead of time. Here's a great image of a slice of a CT scan of the aorta. So how can we compare CT to other imaging? So echocardiograms or ultrasounds, they're great for valve function and heart pumping. They're no radiation, and they're good for aortic root measurements. But they do have a limited view of the rest of the aorta. The CT scan, on the other hand, is excellent for measuring the entire aorta. It shows surrounding structures. It requires contrast dye and radiation, just a small amount, and it's fast and very detailed. An MRI is best for detailed imaging as well. No radiation, which is great, but it does take a little longer than a CT. And you can't use it if you have certain metal implants. So what do you expect during a CT scan? Before, you might be asked not to eat for a few hours. Tell your team about any allergies, especially to the contrast dye, and remove any metal jewelry. During it, you'll lie on a padded table and hopefully with a heated blanket. An IV delivers contrast dye, which makes your aorta light up on the images. You might feel warm or get a metallic taste in your mouth when the dye goes through your body. And the whole thing takes all of 10 or 15 minutes. Afterwards, they'll ask you to drink plenty of water, and that's to flush out that contrast dye. And results are usually quickly available. That contrast dye, you ask, what is it made of? Well, it's an iodine-based liquid that makes your blood vessels show up bright white on CT images. Without it, doctors can't see your aorta clearly. Most people tolerate it just fine. But tell your doctor if you have kidney problems, previous allergic reaction to the contrast, or any thyroid conditions. All right. So Jack says, please keep your eye out for a Topic Tuesday post later this month, which will go further in depth about that IV contrast dye. Understanding your CT results help you be an active part of your care team. Don't hesitate to ask your doctor to show you the images and explain what they're looking at. And next week, we're going to continue with echoes and heart catheterization. And until then, stay well and think aorta. Righty, so we are moving on to thanking you. Thank you. Thank this community for your engagement on LinkedIn. We have over 2,000 followers on LinkedIn, and we're so proud of that. We're so proud of that. And what makes this milestone especially meaningful is all those who make up this community. Among our followers are numerous physicians, surgeons, researchers, and medical professionals we have had the privilege to collaborate with and interview, leaders who are advancing care, research, and awareness for aortic disease every day. We are also grateful for the many organizations, advocacy groups, and community partners who stand beside us in our shared mission. Our shared mission is increasing awareness, improving education, supporting patients and families, and advancing early detection and life-saving conversations. Aortic disease does not discriminate, and awareness truly does save lives. To every clinician who has shared expertise, every partner who has amplified our message, and every follower who engages with our content, thank you for being a part of this growing movement. Together, we are building stronger, more informed, and more connected aortic community. ASAP. Awareness saves aortas, period. Such a great message. All right, our first Friday fundraiser is talking everything about awareness car details. It's a small decal with a big impact. All right, so it's perfect for your car, your laptop, window, water bottle, or any smooth surface. It's small but powerful. It helps spark conversations about aortic disease everywhere you go. You never know who might see it, who might ask a question, and learn something life-saving. For just $5, you're not only repping Aortic Hope, you're helping us continue our mission of education, support, and awareness. Small sticker, big message, life-saving impact. Grab yours today and help us spread the word ASAP, because awareness saves aortas, period. All right, moving on to Survivor Series Replay Saturday. This is my favorite. This is with O'Brien Mills, and this Replay Saturday is when we share some of our most watched and impactful survivor stories from years past. So this story this week is with O'Brien Mills, who is or was at the time a 57-year-old father of 6. He went in for a simple baseline calcium score scan and came out with some surprising results. So go ahead and click on this link here and check out his story, as well as all the others that we have. We have almost 200 stories, I think, to go through in our library. It's a great message. Our survivor stories are so popular, and they really do help this community. They remind us that there is life beyond diagnosis, surgery, and recovery. These voices offer strength, perspective, and hope, especially on days when the journey feels kind of tough. So go ahead and check out any of our survivor stories. And if you would like to contribute, you haven't done so already, please do so. Just click the link and that email will come actually to me. And you and I can talk and we will find out the best way for you to deliver your story. The more the merrier. So get your email to me soon and join our Survivor Series group. All right, so our patient guide, if you haven't grabbed your Aortic Hope patient guide, we have 2 now. We have the aortic disease patient guide, and we have the aortic dissection patient guide. These are free. They're free to download. Free to get one hard copy sent to you. The downloads are free. It's such a great resource. It was created by patients for patients. And it was and caregivers as well. And it was clinically reviewed and professionally endorsed to ensure accuracy, clarity, and real world relevance. Inside of these books, you'll find easy to understand explanations, practical tools, and insights that help you better navigate diagnosis, treatment, recovery, and long-term care. They're designed to empower you and with your informed questions, understand your condition, and feel more confident in your healthcare journey. They're completely free, again, and if you are a physician, medical professional, you can request a complimentary box of 25 copies for your office, for your patients. They're also free. That whole box is free. You know, we do encourage donations. As you know, Aortic Hope is a nonprofit, patient-led organization, and every single dollar is donated, goes right back into the community. So go ahead and grab your copies now. And moving on, wrapping up this week in review, we have our events page, which is on our main page. And it has a list of all the support groups, the times, when they're available throughout the month. Go ahead and check it out and click on it, and you could sign up for a notification to join one of these groups. This week, tomorrow night, we will have at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Aortic Hope support group meeting, and that is 7 p.m. on the West Coast. For those of us on the West Coast, it's not too late. And then the next day, we have the Caregiver Connection. And on the 12th, we have something really exciting. Aortic Hope and Aortic Athletes are presenting Dr. Paul Thompson. He's a doctor of aortic disease and joint decision-making and exercise. These are such great. These are great. Don't miss. I've been told do not miss this one. So click on that and get information as to when it's going live. And we'd love to see you there and pass on your comments. All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell so that you will be informed anytime we go live. Thank you again. And thanks to Cook Medical and Edwards Life Sciences for supporting this week in review. Thank you and have a great day.